Mastercard not accepted? Ugh, Mastercard everywhere? Almost. I was in a tiny family-run cafe in rural Tuscany, July 14th last year, and they only took cash. Seriously, no cards at all. So frustrating. That's the exception though. Pretty much everywhere else I've traveled, Europe, South America, even some smaller towns in the US, Mastercard worked fine. Online, even less of a problem. I bought some obscure Japanese ceramics last month, 247 USD, ouch, and paid with Mastercard no issues. Mastercard's global reach is huge. There will always be some pockets of resistance to credit cards in general, but those places are rare. Basically, outside of very remote areas or extremely small businesses with limited tech, Mastercard is king.
Why does my Mastercard keep getting rejected? Expired? Like last year's yogurt. Check the date, champ. Over the limit? Someone's been living large. Cough shoes, cough. Time to rein in the spending, Rockefeller. Suspicious activity? Did you buy a yacht in Monaco after normally shopping for cat food? Call your bank. They're probably just being dramatic. They worry. Hold on your card? Oh, that sneaky hotel pre-authorization. They're just making sure you're good for it. Like a financial pat-down. A bit invasive, really. My grandma does the same thing with hugs. Check expiration date? Duh. But seriously, look at it. It's like a milk carton for money. Credit limit? Know your limits. Like your ability to resist karaoke. Suspicious activity. Contact your bank. They're like financial bodyguards. Always on high alert. Sometimes overzealous, but they mean well. Sort of. Holds blocks. Call the merchant. Ask them politely to release the kraken. The hold. My friend Brenda once had her card declined buying a bag of chips. Turns out, she'd accidentally typed her PIN in backwards 3 times. The ATM gave her a look. I swear it did. It was judging her. We still laugh about it. Especially since it was after that whole yacht incident. Just kidding. Brenda doesn't own a yacht. Yet.
Why is Mastercard not accepted? So, yeah, about Mastercard not being taken sometimes, it's a total mess, right? Smaller shops like that little bakery on Elm Street, they sometimes just don't bother with it. Too much hassle, I bet it's the fees. Mastercard probably charges them a ton, more than Visa or something. It's all about the money, you know? Plus, some places, like, say, in really rural areas, they might prefer local payment systems. I've seen it happen. They just don't use international cards that much. It's annoying when you're traveling, let me tell you. It's all about what makes sense for the business owner. Profit margins are tight these days. Basically, it boils down to this: higher merchant fees. Mastercard is expensive for smaller businesses. Regional variations. Some areas favor their own payment networks. Business decisions. Each shop decides what cards they take based on their customers and costs. It's frustrating, but that's just how it is. My cousin's cafe in Vermont only takes cash and American Express. Go figure. Crazy, right? I tried using my Mastercard there last summer. Total fail. 2024 is shaping up to be the year of the confusing payment systems for me, I swear. So annoying.
Why don't stores accept Mastercard? Mastercard rejected? Stores decide. Simple. Fees. Merchants bleed on every swipe. Less profit? They're out. Agreements. Visa deals might lock rivals out. Exclusivity cuts both ways. Volume. Low Mastercard use? Not worth it. Cost versus benefit? Always. Fewer merchants? Visa dominates. Acceptance is a game. Mastercard lags. Market share? Visa owns more of the pie. Influence is everything. Consumer preference? Habits die hard. Visa came first, arguably. Perceived value. Some view Visa as the premium card. Illusions matter. Not everywhere. Cash still reigns. Some holdouts resist the system. My old landlord did. Cash-only policy. Old schoolers distrust digital. Control is key. Fee avoidance. Cutting costs is their religion. Profits over convenience. Small businesses, every penny counts. They're fighting to survive. Additional information cost and fees. Expanded, interchange fees charged by banks differ. These fees, set by card networks but paid to the card issuing bank, vary based on the card type, transaction volume, and industry. Small businesses feel this more acutely. Processing fees, levied by payment processors, also factor in. Agreement specifics. Exclusivity agreements between Visa and certain large retailers can block competitors. These deals involve lower processing fees for the retailer in exchange for promoting Visa over other cards. Such arrangements have decreased in recent years due to antitrust scrutiny. Market share dynamics. Visa maintains a greater market share in many regions globally. According to recent data, Visa processes considerably more transactions than Mastercard, giving Visa more leverage in negotiations with merchants.